to the loved ones of Uyinene, her parents, family members, friends, fellow students, and her mentors. I was informed that some of you had travelled here today from far, and undoubtedly it would have been an arduous and emotionally crippling journey for you. This court can only attempt to understand the grief and the anguish that you would have felt when your daughter did not return home on that fateful day in August this year, and then the fear that had unfolded as day turned into night, the despair that you would have felt as this crime had been uncovered, and learning what had happened in the last moments of Uyinene's life, and the disrespect her remains would have been subject to. The accused, Mr. Botha, had now been convicted and sentenced by this court. I must say that no sentence or punishment that this court can or had imposed would bring back your lovely daughter and loved one. However, I hope that it brings closure to this chapter of the legal proceedings of this harrowing and life-changing event for your family and the community that you represent. Hopefully, too, it will slowly help you in the difficult path and the painful journey of your healing. The court has heard that Uyinene fought bravely and courageously to ward off this gruesome attack on her. This was indeed a heinous and cruel act and crime. Though it may be cold comfort to you today, it is not without significance that she was a fighter and clearly had a fighting spirit for her life. She is, and she will remain, a hero and an iconic champion in the pursuit of reducing and ending the epidemic of gender-based violence. Indeed, the killing, violence, and abuse of women, our daughters, our sisters, mothers, wives, baby girls, had become a daily social ill in our country and across the globe. Uyinene's fighting spirit and her legacy will continue to give a voice to other women who suffer daily as victims as gender-based violence offences, and the efforts by our society will be propelled into success as our justice system and other various stakeholders in our society bring to an end the siege or attack on women. Ultimately, the court wishes you well in your journey back home, but more so, I wish you well in the healing of your grief, so that you ultimately will be able to celebrate the life of Uyinene, the beautiful things and the warmth and the joy that she brought to you, and the happy memories of her that will continue to live on within you.